Good evening. Welcome into WCU Esports for the final time this year, no matter what. My name's Sparky.
I'm Benchy.
And Benchy, it has been a fantastic ride so far this year. WCU Valorant having just got to the national finals, already setting program history. And what are we looking for from them tonight in this best of 5 series?
I mean, I don't know what we're expecting. I mean, hopefully WCU is able to just bring this one home and get three wins in a row. If not, hopefully to bring it up to that last game of 5, to just settle, I guess, the ultimate battle between Concordia University and WCU.
Yeah, so the story going into tonight, this is just for the Mountaineers. By the way, we haven't done research enough for Concordia this evening. So, obviously, the Mountaineers are going to be the first team in program history to make it this far in the playoffs, looking to solidify the best season in WCU history, trying to go 6-0 in the regular season, as well as a fairly flawless playoff run with only one loss coming so far.
And I mean, if WCU wins tonight, they get a $250 prize and a trophy. But if they get second, they don't get anything tonight, which would be a bummer.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned, the only loss so far this season, we're going to jump ahead to what happened in the postseason bracket for spring season. That was in the finals. Game 5, we lost in overtime as well. So incredibly difficult series at that point. But WCU did end up climbing back. And at the end of the semester, we're going to have both Boo and Estefan leaving. Boo having graduated and finishing I believe it's his master's this semester. And Estefan transferring over to Central Michigan, which we've talked about in the past. But with that, that's going to be a pretty devastating loss for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, I mean, Boo and Estefan both have been key players for Valorant. And, losing them, it's just going to be a big bummer.
Yeah. Starting this year off, too, of course, this couldn't have happened without an activation bracket or a preseason bracket in, I think it was February that we started, if not late January. But WCU only won one game in that, lost 2, but they were all just one of ones or best of ones. So it was one and done, and it was just a double elim bracket. That said, though, in that series, or in those preseason games, we saw Mixu, Boo, Dave, Gummy Bear, and Sam taking a major presence. Estefan was nowhere to be found during those 3.
I mean, and then in the regular season, they did win 6-0. No, 6. They got 6 wins and 0 losses. They lost one map at the end of that season. I don't remember who it was to.
That was to Dwayne Tigers that they lost. And so, yeah, overall, a 12-1 record for overall maps. And with that, that's a plus, I believe it was a plus 62 differential, which is just immaculate. And that was in that season, too. We saw all 6 members of WCU taking a presence, and Estefan really stepped up towards the end of that season, taking over Gummy Bear, who was sometimes here and sometimes just couldn't make it because of other responsibilities. But with that, let's step on into the playoffs. Spring.
Yeah, in the spring season, the playoffs, sorry, they did win 2 and lost 1 round. That was the
championship against Mississippi State.
With a 62 round differential. I mean, they lost against Mississippi State in the finals and ended up getting second for WCU.
That said, that did give them the automatic bid because their only loss was to a previous semester's champion. So the auto bid against Mississippi State is what brought us here to where we are now in the national playoffs thus far. WCU and Concordia going into this 2-0, but the Mountaineers with a much better overall series differential, nevertheless, maps going, as opposed to Concordia, who are currently 4-2. Your Mountaineers are 4-0, going flawless so far in terms of games against, with a plus 28 differential. And as we've seen so far, Benchy, once the Mountaineers are on a roll, they're very hard to stop.
Yeah, I mean, we saw last week, going against Mississippi State, they just went in with a bang and just could not be stopped. And, I think they won the first 2, right?
Against Mississippi State. So they won both. Yeah. The first one, I believe, was 13-3 on what was the map that Mississippi State beat the Mountaineers fairly handily on.
Yeah, I think that map was 13-6 with Mississippi State winning that one. So they just brought in the thunder.
And your Mountaineers were just ready to keep on climbing. But with that said, it all comes down to how did they perform tonight. We're about 5 minutes or so away from starting this one. It's going to be a best of 5 series, hopefully ending in 3 in favor of your Mountaineers. But we'll see how late this one runs as we enter finals week for both competition and for semester for your Mountaineers. But we'll be taking a step away here for just a few minutes until the game gets started.
And we are back with WCU against Concordia. What is it? Concordia
It's Nebraska.
University. Yeah, that's what it is. And right now we are seeing WCU on the defending side and Concordia University on attack. And I mean, looking at the characters, or agents, that's what they're called. It looks like WCU is keeping with the normal strat. Sam I Am is on Vise, which we see every once in a while, and over on Concordia University, we see Tejo, Yoru. Is that Yoru? Wait, no, is that?
No. Who?
What?
The bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, that is Yoru.
That's Yoru. Killjoy, Astra, and Vise. I mean, and it looks like they're going to be attacking. That's really loud. One sec.
Did we just turn it down on there?
I don't know. Nope.
Spike planted.
Here, we'll be back in a moment because we have technical difficulties.
Drop in a smoke. Last player standing.
Okay, we are back. Sorry with that technical difficulty.
We got
I'm
Diabetic Dave in a 1
now
on
it's a
3. He
one.
gets 2. And he
And he
gets
gets
the third for the defuse. What a pistol round from Diabetic Dave specifically with that Prime Classic.
Maybe we should turn it up a little bit so that
Yeah, we can
hear
hear. What a clutch from Diabetic Dave.
I mean, we came in right at the end, but it was a 3v1. That was pretty good for Dave, bringing the first win for WCU right there. Not first win. Well, it was a win. Round win, I guess.
Correct. And it looks like here, if I can... Sorry, we got a different person on characters here, but it looks like Nebraska is going to be all classics here, so this should be statistically an easier round here for WCU, as we did win the pistol. I mean, Estefan's going to get one.
Looks like they're going to be trying to go through mid to go A site right now. But we can see Mixu over there ready to take out the Astra.
This is hard. Estefan's just holding the smoke mid with that stinger. I do like that angle. That stinger close range is where it shines.
Sam is going to be able to get Drafe, if that's how you pronounce that name. I don't know. But it's now a 3v5 in WCU's favor. Oh, Giggles Potato is at 14 health. Estefan's going to be peeking around the corner. They both miss. Oh, Giggles is going to get Estefan.
He's going to get that weapon upgrade with that stinger.
And they're going to go into A site right here.
Mix it with two.
Mix.
And what is that? Spiral with almost no HP. Oh, he's stunned. This is...
Oh,
yeah. Good shots from Mixu here, and WCU will take round 2.
I mean, we could have expected that because it was that save round for Concordia University. I mean, it's often like pretty high guarantee that they're gonna win that second round, as we've seen previously from WCU.
Yes, and it looks like Nebraska here is going to be a pretty hard B hit, and Boo will be probably first to figure this out. And we do have a bonus round here coming out from WCU, so Nebraska will have the better weaponry. We will drone it out, but Nebraska's going to be hanging back. We'll see if he... Oh, did he see the tip of the gun? I think he did.
Oh, Giggles Potato is going to get Estefan right there. And Boo as well.
I need to switch to Boo, dude. Oh, Mixu. Looks like he's going to miss 2 shots. We're going to retreat back. You can use that. Yeah, I'm just figuring this out too. And it looks like Nebraska will get the spike down here. On 3v5.
Launching thorns. Thorns activated.
Diabetic Dave with the Bulldog. We will get some trades out, but this is going to be tough. We only one trade, and with those mollies on the bomb, this is going to be tough.
And we're going to see Giggles take out Sam with his missiles. Diabetic Dave was able to get Giggles and is going to go out to try to save if he can make it, and he does.
Yeah.
He got a Vandal too.
He did get a Vandal out, so that's to be expected, kind of, as we did have the less weaponry here. And it looks like we will not be able to full buy here, actually. Diabetic Dave's going to have regen shield, and Estefan's going to stick with the Bulldog.
And it looks like they're going to be going a really... Concordia is going to be going a really heavy B-side push right here. And Sam is going to get a lot of the... He's going to get the Vise utils down, which just seems to often make it difficult to get into A side.
Does shoot the Yoru Quinn and gets taken out by that Yoru. Next on site is going to be Estefan. He's going to get one right as the Astro Wall goes down. And they're all on the other side of this Astro Wall here. They will get spiked down. And I'm assuming they're going to play long here, but we will see 2 back hauls.
Oh, Mixu's going to get Giggles and Lutheran Knight.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
Boo.
Drafe is going to get Estefan.
One enemy remaining.
And Boo gets Spiral, and Dave got Drafe at some point. And they're going to get the defuse right there.
Yeah.
Bringing them the 3rd win of this game.
Yeah, really good retake there. Their Astra, Drafe, I think it was, had a great Astra wall, great ult there, but it ran out, and WCU had a great retake.
Yeah, and it wasn't up quite soon enough because I think it was Giggles Potato maybe got taken out right before it went up. So, it's unlucky.
Yeah, sorry guys, my switching between characters has been lackluster. This is the first time doing it, but I'm figuring out quite quickly here, I hope, and it looks like Nebraska Concordia is going to be naked here. Look at the drone. Boo almost goes down to the Teo missiles, and it looks like we're going to be going quick here. We're going to TP on site.
Ooh.
A lot of util coming out. Couldn't Teo, but we somehow get 2 with that. 3 as Diabetic Dave.
One enemy remaining.
Boo catch Giggles, and there's just trades
yeah.
out, and we do win.
Mixu able to get that last kill on Lutheran right before they planted. And, I mean, WCU's bringing us, like, they're just going home right now, trying to just get this done with really quick.
Too obvious.
Correct. It seems like Concordia's tried a couple things, and except for that one round where they had the superior weaponry, it went pretty heavy towards WCU's way, and it looks like they're headed back towards A again here. I'm assuming they'll expect this drone from Boo.
Yep.
And Mixu gets 2 before it gets taken out by Spiral. This is I think an all stinger buy from Concordia. The double spam from Boo through the smoke, getting Giggles and Drafe. And then Estefan got one, I think, mid there too, and that was a very clean round from WCU.
I mean, it looks like Concordia is going to be trying to go for a... Oh, here's a timeout. I mean, we could have expected, I guess. I was thinking maybe more the next round because they are not doing quite the greatest. I mean, WCU is just everywhere and is able to take them out. And when Concordia gets the spike down, WCU is able to come back in and just overtake them.
Yeah, and from the looks of it here, they're gonna go A again. You can see in the top left on the map. They might change that after this long time out here, but A has not worked. Boo has droned out, I think, every single round on A main, which is great knowledge for WCU, but I wonder if they're going to change up their plans here. They could wait out the drone.
Yeah,
Not quite
they might be trying to go mid here. I mean, we can see them all back the ways, and what's his name? The Tejo on Concordia went over there and then came back, but it looks like they're going to be going B this time, and a lot of sending the spike mid too.
Yeah. A little B split here, and you're going to get a lot of information for Concordia, but Estefan's going to get one anyway. You go see yours. Oh, he's going to get... Oh! He's going to get 2, and Mixu... Spike is down mid doors, and we do see it, and it is a 4-on-2 here for WCU.
Yeah, I mean, Lutheran Knight does get Boo there, but they're going to have to come back to get that spike somehow. Looks like they're going to be going through B site here to get over there.
Dave.
Dave.
He's going to whiff a couple times. He's going to get the ult, though. We'll get back in play. And he will get taken out a second time. Mixu second on contact. Mixu will get one. He has the dash to get this. And he just
gets.
just the
Wow.
one tap get out. So clean. I think he shot one bullet there.
Yeah, I mean, that was all he needed.
Yeah.
It was a really good shot from Mixu.
Yeah, and Concordia coming out of that timeout. I mean, they had time to think about it. They got that Yoru, and I don't know. It didn't go as I'm sure they planned it, and it looks like they're going to be going back towards A here. But Boo actually switched sites and is now on B. So we'll see. They probably will be expecting the Teo drone. Mid as well. They're sending 3 mid.
Which is something we haven't seen from Concordia yet, sending so many mid.
Correct, but Sam I am's going to be first on contact here. He might just let him through this timing.
He's
going
gonna
to
let him.
great.
He's gonna come
gonna
in
be behind one. Gonna get one. Gonna get two. As Dave gets, and oh my goodness. Yep, Diabetic Dave there. Unfortunately, went down to the Concordia's Teo missiles, but other than that, that was a almost a flawless round from WCU.
Yeah, I mean, Sam there coming in from behind, just taking him out. They didn't expect that at all. And it was really, really good play from WCU.
Yeah, that timing was great from Sam I am there. And Concordia looking like a B hit, a full B long hit with a Yoru. Seem to be lurking. And the Teo drone is here now, so we will get some info. And
Mixu's gonna be pushing up. Gets a couple shots off, but misses on both, and just
Somehow
barely gets picked off.
doesn't get out. And Diabetic Dave versus the world here. Whilst we see Estefan flanking around. Diabetic Dave's gonna get stunned, and this is a rough position. We see Estefan's gonna get one on the flank. He's got 5 HP. And WCU's gonna have to work together here. Diabetic Dave's gonna get one. There's another one. Good trades. And Estefan will go down, and it is only Sam I am in 1v3. Spike is already down.
Not ready yet.
They know exactly where he is. This is tough.
Oh, Tywood comes in from the top and just takes out Sam.
Yeah, I don't remember what the ability is called, but the thing that they threw that made him shoot it was very good play from Nebraska there.
Yep.
And
I mean, that's the second round going in Nebraska's favor there. If they can figure out how to just juke out WCU, they might be able to get another win like that.
yeah, it looks like they're gonna be heading back to A. I think. I don't think they know either. They will be heading back to A. And it looks like they're going for the Killjoy ult on A. This is not a bad idea.
I mean, they're going to be faking out WCU there and going for the B site.
Estefan is going to be pushing it through. 3 seconds left. Is he going to get he will take out the Killjoy ult, but barely. 1-for-1 trades here.
I mean, and we're going to see Concordia State is over there in B site and is going to start planting.
Sam's going to try the spam, and he's going to get a bunch of damage off, but not enough. And he will get stuck. Right here. And now the primaries will get taken away from WCU. But we will ult just like that back.
Ooh, Sam's
Rafe is going to get
yeah.
2. And this is a rough retake from WCU here. Good spam from Boo. Gets 1. But there is just no time left. The smoke fading. What can Dave do? Unfortunately, unlike the pistol round, Dave cannot clutch the 1v3 or 1v2, but still a 7-3 half for WCU.
I mean, that timeout has worked out mostly in Concordia University's favor. I mean, now they have won 2 in a row, 2 rounds in a row. And if they can continue on this, they can at least close that gap between WCU.
Estefan alone on A site here. Unsure as to what Concordia is doing here, but they're gonna go very quiet. Estefan is just pushing up. He's gonna see one, gonna get out. He's gonna see another. And what can Estefan do here? He has no help, and they're just going in fast. As I say that, they're not going to. He's gonna flash up high.
He's going to
Get 2. Sam's gonna come in from mid and get 2. What a round from WCU. That was flawless. Estefan with that Empress ult just got everyone. That was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, and Sam coming in that clutch moment just to take out Lutheran. What's the other half? The Lutheran guy, and might have saved Estefan's life there. Lutheran Knight.
Yeah, and we got three rifles here for Nebraska, but we got 2 not full buys for them, so this could be interesting. And we will stack B here. I need to switch to Mixu, who loves this spot up here. And we'll get jump spotted out, and we'll get taken out. Nice headshot, nice shot from Drafe. And a lot of ults coming out, a lot of util, and
Boo's gonna get Drafe there with
Spike.
the ult, and
Spike is down on site. They do get it.
Estefan and Sam take out Lutheran Knight and Giggles Potato and bring another win. Sam's at 3 health. I mean, close to dying, but
we'll get it done.
All of the effort there coming from Concordia to try and take out your Mountaineers, but they stood tall on that swap, and now it's another pistol round. And if WCU can win this one, they're within just a couple rounds of finishing this one out. But tech pause getting called, so we'll just kind of sit here and see what else happens. But
What do you think the tech pause is about?
I'm going to go ahead and guess some form of PC issue. Just either like a mouse or a keyboard disconnect. I'm guessing is what happened. So
Yeah, ping from all the players is looking just fine, so I do not disagree with that take. It looks like we will resume the game here. 20 seconds left in this buy phase.
and Concordia is going to be going for something they haven't done quite yet this game. Going for that. Oh wait, no, that's WCU.
Yeah.
It's swapped now. WCU is going for a mid-site push, not mid-site, mid push, and then possibly going.
Probably mid to B here,
Yeah.
as we see Sam-I-Am is just going to hold main, make sure no flanks. But we are going to be met with a bunch of resistance through here, but
That said, though, Tywood was quickly picked off by Dave, who has been showing his usefulness in these pistol rounds, really helping the Mountaineers out.
Mixed is going to be the first one through the smoke here, as we're going to push all onto B.
Mixu not able to find anyone yet. Oh, and gets Giggles Potatoes right there.
We will get Spike down as well.
Dave is gonna fall to Spiral.
No, he
And-
found
oh wait,
Spiral.
oh he
falls
found
to Luke.
Spiral. You're right. I was looking at those wrong.
It's all good.
No, it's a 2v3 and 2v one now. Mixu is able to find Drave.
Last player standing.
Mixu with the 1v1. He's got 100 HP. Lutheran has basically none, and now he really does have none as he is dead. And Mixu, I think that's 3 kills for Mixu on that pistol round. We will take that pistol round. This should give us a nice pathway here as we see a lot better weaponry coming out from WCU, just like last half with Nebraska with 5 classics. WCU looking like a heavy B push, just straight through B main, and Giggles Potato is gonna tuck just into that left corner. And will we check this? We will, and take him out.
Mixu gets Giggles Potato, and then Boo gets Drafe right there. And Concordia isn't even here yet. They're right now peeking through. Estefan. Oh,
Estefan's gonna find one with that stinger. He's gonna have to hit a reload here, but this is great positioning from WCU. As we've got them both stuck. And 5 still alive. We can just hold here. Estefan will jump spot him.
I mean,
Who gets another?
I mean, Lutheran Knight had nothing that they could do right there. I mean, with the Tejo missiles going in and everyone was just around, there was nothing they could do.
Correct, and it is currently 11-3 for your Mountaineers.
I mean, this is looking a lot like Mississippi when they played against Mississippi State. I mean, it's not the same map, but it was 3-13 for WCU. So they're looking like they're wanting to just bring this one home right away.
Diabetic Dave, I don't know if he spotted him. I didn't get there in time, but it looks like Concordia's been pushing a mid. We will shoot the Yoru clone.
Just trying to spray through the door there, take anyone out. But Concordia was fast enough to get back around.
WCU just continue to push mid to B here, but it looks like, I meant to A, but it looks like we're leaving and we are going to go to B. That Killjoy drone might change our minds. S1 gets taken out by Drake, and then Drafe and Mixer's going to get the trade back and a weapon upgrade.
Tejo is going to be looking back where the Killjoy is, but now he's going to turn around, and Killjoy has a chance to make it through, but looks like they're just going to stay right there.
Yeah, they're just going to play the retake, but
yeah,
Sam-I-Am, as you can see on this trek back.
Giggles Potato is at like really low health right now. Just one shot anywhere and he is gone.
Ooh. Gonna get one, but then gets traded out. Not without doing a bunch of damage.
Mixu was able to get Lutheran Knight after he taps the... Oh, and Tywood's able to get Diabetic Dave.
That was a great retake from Nebraska there. Good timing with the flank from Tywood on the Yoru, and they were just able to win just enough ones and get the trades to get on site and get that defuse.
I mean, if the Yoru hadn't gone through, gone to flank, Diabetic Dave might have taken out Giggles Potato and then also the Yoru. Tywood is his name. Tywood as well, which would have lost the round for them. So I thought that was a really good play.
Yeah, and WCU grouped towards this A main side. We will have a little fighting, and main happening, and Estefan's just gonna push right through these doors. As I say that, boo. Estefan's gonna find Lutheran Knight.
Spiral's gonna be coming around this corner and is gonna possibly flank them. Oh, Boo's right there ready though, and takes out Spiral. And they're gonna get the plant. It's a 2v5 in WCU's favor.
Great plant spot as well.
One enemy remaining.
And
Diabetic Dave will find the last one to put a flawless round to put your Mountaineers on match point with the score being 12-4. Just one more round and we will get sent to the next map. How we have what? 8 tries to do it. So
yeah, and I mean, Concordia University has 0 chances to mess up at all. Otherwise, they are going to be out for this game, and we'll have one towards WCU.
correcting it. Looks like a big B push here. We'll avoid the stun. And Mixu with some
Mixu.
good shots.
Tywood is going to be around this corner here and takes out Mixu, but Sam I Am's able to trade that one out. And Concordia University is going to be running this way. Estefan gets 2. Giggles Potato is able to take out Boo.
Oh, the stun great from Giggles. And there's going to be him, just him left. In a 1v2. Spike down, 24 HP. Luckily he's got that regen shield, but that's still 2 shots.
Sam is going to be over there. And Giggles takes out Sam, but Estefan brings the win for WCU. I mean, that was a really good first game for WCU. 13-4. And yeah.
I mean, looking at the scoreboard here, Estefan and Mixu. Estefan with 20, Mixu with 21. And this was just, I don't want to say dominant, but it was pretty dominant for WCU. I mean, looking at the score 34, that's pretty dominant. And yeah, if you have 2 duelists dropping 21 and 20, and Giggles the best on Nebraska with 15, but unable to do it all himself.
Yeah.
Sorry, go for it.
Okay, I was going to say Tywood was the only duelist over on Concordia University and got only 8 kills, which is not what you want to see out of a duelist. I mean, sometimes there are those games where you just can't get a single kill for your life, but
No, I do like to see the Yoru pick from Tywood there. It's, if you watch any professional Valorant, they do, on a lot of maps, they do really like that Yoru. His ult is just great to get information, but unfortunately it did not work out for him. And with that, I think we will go, I believe we'll have a little break, but the next map is Lotus. We will be starting on attack, correct? Yes, we will be starting on attack. And we'll see you, I'm assuming we'll be there in about 5 minutes, so we'll see you then.
All right, we are back. WCU is on attacking side this game on Lotus. I mean, we can see here WCU is starting off with Estefan as Reyna, Mixu as Raze, which is something we saw last week against Mississippi State, which is that this is actually the map that WCU won against Mississippi State 3-13, just an all-out battle, I guess. I don't know what the word I was going for. The other thing is Sam is going for Cypher on this map. I mean, we see Sam often switching between the Sentinels and what's the other one that I'm trying to think of?
Initiators?
No.
No?
Brimstone is one of them.
Controller.
Yeah, Controller, that's what it is. So, I mean, that's about it. And then over on Concordia University side, we can see that Drafe and Tywood are going. Wait, no, so Tywood is staying as Yoru, Drafe is Chamber, and I think Luther and Knight changed to Omen, but Spiral was Killjoy. Yeah,
pretty similar lineup.
Yeah.
For Nebraska here. Oh, I guess we
Psych.
need to tech pause, which we will, which is a very interesting start to the game. But I guess just continue talking about. I was just talking about this before we unmuted the mic here, but I did not think Mixu was gonna go Raze, but I thought he was just gonna go Jet, but he will go Raze again. And then other than that, it's a pretty standard lineup for WCU. But yeah, I'm also surprised Spiral on the Killjoy. In my humble opinion, at least, Cypher is a lot better Sentinel on this map, especially on that, what is that, C site. On that C site, Cypher is awesome, and I'm sure we will see Sam Lam playing that in the next half, but yeah, and still on this tech pause here. Let's switch to WCU. Oh no, and numbers are changed.
It looks like it might be going C site, trying to fake him out on A maybe.
Yeah, I guess we do have a lot of time to talk about this here, so
Yeah.
we might come up with a very elaborate plan.
I mean, we can see that a lot of Concordia is over on A site, ready for that push.
A lot of
I mean,
util being
yeah.
used.
It looks like WCU is going to be rotating around. So we can see Estefan is going to stay back here waiting for, what's that guy's name again?
Teo?
Yeah, the Tejo. Giggles Potato, yeah. Giggles Potato is going to be right there. And Boo is going to get out Drafe. And Estefan...
As our screen freezes. Okay, we're back.
Estefan gets Giggles
does get-
Potatoes. And WCU is going to be able to take...
Take
Deep
sight, but
side,
Mixu will
but-
go down to Tywood as he was
Yeah.
pushed way too far up.
Spike planted.
Oh, Boo is going to get taken out by Spiral. I mean, that was just unlucky right there. Lutheran is going to come around and... Yeah, everyone's just falling right here, and it's down to Estefan, who gets one. He gets two.
Gets two.
Is he able to get in time? Oh, not quite. And
Tywood, look at the defuse
yeah,
and the kill.
The kill there. It's almost there for Estefan, just wasn't able to get there quite soon enough.
Correct. I don't think WCU has the... Wow, so we won... Did we win both pistol rounds last game?
Yeah.
Last map? We did win both, but I believe our history with pistol rounds is not the greatest, so I'm sure this is a very familiar position here that WCU is in. It looks like we're just... I love this play from WCU. We're just going to run it down all classic, straight to B. Not running. We're going to walk. My bad.
Which is something we don't normally see from WCU. I mean, they're normally just go in really fast and really loud. Mixu isn't gonna go in. I was about to say he's gonna go in, but he waited. I mean, Lutheran Knight is over there just ready for the smoke to clear. And Mixu gets taken out by Lutheran Knight, one of those stray bullets. Just unlucky. And I mean, just kind of waiting out. As we can see, Concordia is, like everyone in Concordia is over on B site. It looks like Estefan is going to be coming around, trying to pick off anyone over there. Oh, and
Potato.
yeah, Giggles takes out. Wow, this is unlucky. And Drafe is there to take out Diabetic Dave. And it looks like Estefan, well, no, Estefan is the only one left. And he has to...
Little 1v5 all himself with the classic.
Yeah, I mean, he might just try to wait it out and save this round. I mean, he's only got 13 seconds left. He can't save. He only has a classic, but
10 seconds left.
at least he doesn't give him a kill to get a couple extra credits. And that's going to be it for that round. Concordia is going to get that win.
Yeah, I mean, to be expected, we had 5 classics, which are not the greatest gun, as that is the free gun that you get when you spawn in. So, not the greatest gun, and some lucky spam from Lutheran Knight, I believe, with that Bulldog. But we will have the better weaponry this round, as we will get a full buy here. Coming out from everyone, WCU. Little Bulldog on Estefan, but shouldn't be an issue. Looks like we will be going A here, but again, a lot of reinforcements for Nebraska.
It looks like they're going to be rotating back maybe towards C site or B. I mean, we can see everything's just happening in there. And Drafe is going to be right here waiting for anyone to peek around. Mixu is going to peek here and is able to get Drafe there, but does take a little bit of damage. And they have, I guess they won't know, but they have C site clear here.
Correct.
And Dave is able to get Tywood somehow. Oh, he was coming in as a flank, and see Giggles Potato getting ready to come in. Mixu with the grenade. That's what it's called.
Yes, I mean, we will see. Unfortunately, there's nobody for Estefan to flank here, but this will give us good information that they're all main.
Mixu and Dave are able to get 2, and Lutheran Knight's like, yeah. Mixu was able to pick off Lutheran Knight there, giving them their first win of this game.
Yeah, a flawless one at that.
Yeah.
I believe this will be, yeah, it'll still be mostly a full buy from Nebraska here, but let's I'm curious to see what Nebraska's going to do here with their defense, because they've been really pressuring hard A main. They want that A main control, which is not a bad idea, and we've contested it pretty much every time. But
Yeah, I mean, looking here, it doesn't look like there's going to be much over on A site other than their Killjoy, which is, I can't remember their name. Spiral, that's their name. And Omen now. Giggles Potato, it does come in time. But
Mixer's going to blast pack through.
is able to get out Lutheran Knight. Giggles Potatoes did get Sam I Am at some point. I don't know where. Mixu's going to throw the grenade back there, but no one's back there. Wherever that it was. Estefan able to get 1 kill, but gets taken out by Giggles Potatoes, and Diabetic Dave was able to get Tywood, bringing it to a 1v1. And Mixu with the ult.
Alrighty. Sorry about that tech pause, folks. Just trying to fix that overlay for you, which is still broken.
Oh yeah, I gotta switch the colors.
Just takes a second to update, but Mixu finds the first.
I mean, it looks like we can see Boo and Sam now running back. I was about to say they were going to be pushing up through B.
Ooh, and Cypher coming out too.
Yeah. I mean, Lutheran Knight almost just getting taken out. And Mixu is able to get Spiral. Lutheran Knight does end up getting Boo. And it's just trade after trade. Mixu comes around here. Oh, but gets taken out by Giggles Potato with the...
Enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Sam able to get this clutch. And he does.
Great clutch from Sam there as he is last in the 1v1.
That goes there. I have dropped the spike.
All right, we are going into round 6 here. Yeah, this is round 6. Drafe takes out Boo. Estefan gets Estefan takes out Drafe. It was opposite, I think. And it's a 3v4 for Concordia. I mean, it looks like A site is empty right now. We can see, oh, Giggles, Potato, and Lutheran Knight both get taken out right there, and it's down to Tywood here. Can he clutch this one up?
Yeah, we saw the two Lutheran and oh gosh, I can't remember the other one already. But they walked into the crossfire of Estefan and Dave as Tywood just escapes or just sees Estefan and is looking, but is now gonna have to find the spike. Finds Estefan. Going for that defuse. WCU has to move quick.
Oh, and Tywood's able to get Diabetic Dave, and he's going to be able to defuse it right there.
Oh, but Dave comes back. He does at least take out Tywood to force the rebuy.
Yeah.
And what a clutch there from Tywood. Great trigger discipline at the start and to not shoot Estefan there, and yeah, just great timing with that spike. And it was crucial that he got a half there, because if he didn't get a half, I don't know that he would have gotten the full defuse in time. It would have been very close, but
I do know that on paper, Tywood is going to be the highest ranking member of Concordia, Nebraska. Again, this is just what rank looks like. This isn't how people show up in competitive play, but just looking at statistics on paper and time spent, Tywood is going to be that highest ranked member.
Giggles Potato was able to get Estefan, and Drafe gets Boo there at mid, at B site, I guess. Almost B. And they're going to be going for A site here. And Mixu is able to get Spiral going around here. Giggles Potato is right there, and Mixu is able to pick him off, bringing it down to a 3v3. And Dave gets Lutheran Knight. Sam is going to get the bomb down.
With Estefan getting knocked already. Oh my goodness, Tywood.
And
That'll be an easy defuse there for Tywood as Drafe closed it out.
Yeah, Tywood's really stepped it up the past, 2 rounds? He was able to find both, Sam and, was it Mixu? In very quick succession, that was able to help his team clear out sight.
yeah, I mean, looking at Tywood from last game, he only got 8 kills versus now only 7 rounds in, he does have 9 kills. So he's really stepped up. After that last game, he just had a warm up for a little bit. And they're going to go a heavy C-site push right now. Ooh.
We do see the Empress being popped very early by Estefan.
Ooh, Tywood taking out Mixu up on the crate there. Looks like they're not sure which way to go right now. And now they're gonna push C. Drafe is up there ready. And Drafe gets Sam I Am.
Down, C.
Almost takes out Estefan again. I mean, they just can't get their picks right now, trying to just take anyone out, but Concordia is just playing too well right now. Tywood gets the trade on Estefan, and it's all down to Boo here. He does get 2. Tywood is half health. Oh, and Spiral is able to take out Boo there.
And it's no wonder why Concordia did end up picking Lotus. They are playing a fantastic defense right now. The Mountaineers with no answer.
Yeah, again, I think I'd like to talk about the Yoru pick, but Tywood once he took out Mixu there, that close left, he's able to just TP out and not get stuck. And usually I feel like we don't see, at least from professional play, we don't see Yoru on this map, but Tywood sure does make it work.
Yeah, I mean, he's able to set out that teleport over in defender spawn, and Drafe quickly gets Mixu there. It looks like they're going to be rotating back. Uh-oh. Boo just trying to get the Killjoy, what's that called again?
Bot?
Yeah, the bot out over there.
Looks like we're going to go through to B here, through mini door.
Lutheran Knight is over there, half health about, and Dave does get taken out by the missiles there. And Estefan falls to Tywood. And there goes Boo as well to Lutheran Knight, and it's a 5v1 for Sam I Am. Not able to get that kill on Giggles Potato, which is a bummer for WCU.
And what a turnaround for Nebraska here. As we see, I think that should add another tally for them, but that's 4 rounds in a row after, yep, it does, after 3 rounds won by WCU, and Concordia has really turned this game around.
I'm going to be hitting that.
Looks like WCU is not quite sure where to go currently. They're going to feel out different sites, and it looks like A site might be the way to go, or C, I guess. C looks a little better because Drafe is the only one over there. Estefan is going to be able to take out the drone, I think.
We have a standoff here in C main. I'll switch to it, but Mixu. Also, right here, we have our backs turned behind this wall.
Yeah, I mean, the Omen is there. Okay, Mixu's going to be going around and just get taken out by Drafe there. He's going to teleport back.
Estefan on the Reyna is going to be in a great position here.
Oh, not able to get a shot off on Spiral. Ooh, Boo does do some damage to their chamber. Drafe. I knew that.
And WCU not quite able to get the plant down here.
And we can see Boo here going for the plant. And they are going to use their Killjoy. Dave is able to get out Giggles Potato, but everyone gets taken out right there. It's like a complete swap from the last game, watching WCU just take everyone out, and now it's just on the opposite side.
Yeah, Nebraska, Concordia seems to be playing a very retake-heavy game. They're kind of just letting WCU get those plants down on site, get that bomb down and get set up, but they're able to utilize their util at just perfect times and places to just dismantle WCU, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, here we're going to be seeing WCU going to a site which just directly, which is something we haven't seen since the beginning of the game. Giggles Potato is able to get out Boo, and Mixu is going to be pushing really far ahead. Has his ult, isn't able to get anyone there. Diabetic Dave's here. Gets Lutheran Knight, and Estefan is going to get the plant. Mixu takes out Tywood, Spiral takes out Mixu, and then Estefan is able to get that trade. Giggles Potato is over there. Oh, Estefan just barely missing Giggles Potato. He does know where he is now, though. And it's going to be a 3v2. And there you go. It's down to Drafe here, who gets taken out by Sam, who is hiding behind the tree, I think. And that turns the game for, well, not turns the game, but it at least gets WCU a win here, able to maybe change the momentum right before the switch.
Yeah, if we could get this to 5-7, winning this round, that would be awesome, because if we get that pistol round, we could tie it up. And it looks like we will be heading straight A again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, a really, really quick A push, which is not what Concordia expected there.
But again, playing retake, I believe. They're just letting him get the spike down.
Spiral is going to be up top. Diabetic Dave's able to get around, but Tywood did take out Mixu at some point in there. Giggles Potatoes gets Dave, and Estefan and Sam both took out one, and Estefan is going to get Giggles Potato. Lutheran Knight gets Boo, and now it's a 2v2. Oh, Sam just unlucky, looking up.
It is all up to Estefan here. They're on the spike, and pros don't fake. He's going to have to get out there quick. He's going to get one, but the diffuse still comes in. Can he get the op away? He will be able to get the op away with 4 kills on the round, but unfortunately it is not enough to do it. And we will head into defensive half. 8-4 with Concordia leading.
I mean, that was a really good play by Concordia there, just playing that retake and waiting for WCU just to go in and plant the spike and not be prepared, really.
Yeah, and it looks like, not quite sure. They still got 15 seconds where Concordia is trying to go for this next round. As usual, like I said at the start of this match, we do have Sam I Am on the Cypher on the C site. Great agent for this site. The tripwires are just wonderful, and it looks like we are going to be heading towards C. But they will send us smoke towards A as a little fake. But Sam is all alone.
Sam is going to get someone on the tripwire and gets out Giggles Potato, leaving the spike down, and Diabetic Dave takes out Lutheran Knight there. Ooh, a good teleport, and Sam gets, a lot happened there. Leaving the spike there, we can see Drafe getting taken out by Boo. I mean, that was a completely different round than the last rounds we've seen from WCU. They are telling Concordia right now that they are here to win.
Yeah, usually this map is a heavily attack-sided map, but right now, at least as of this round and the last half, this seems to be heavily defense-sided, which is quite interesting.
Looks like we are going to see Tywood going into mid towards B site. Estefan did see a little bit of him. Goes down into that divot there. And that's a really good smoke. And Brew is able to get out. Giggles Potato. I don't know when Diabetic Dave took out Tywood, but he did at some point. So, and it looks like they're gonna be going towards C site. They might go through the door there, head towards B, but it looks like. I mean, Sam there taking out two, and he's almost able to get Spiral, but he barely gets taken out, and Mixu is able to trade that one, bringing WCU another win.
Like I feel like I just said, those Cypher with those tripwires, I believe he got two in both, and that just, once you get caught in those tripwires, you just stop in your track, and you have to look for it. And not only that, but then Sam can see you through the wall, which is just not, it's not fair realistically, as that that little shelf there is wall bangable, and Sam is gonna take advantage of that. And it looks like they're gonna be going towards C again, but this time Mixu.
Ooh, Mixu is able to get Tywood out there. Oh, just gets hit with the drone from Tejo. Drafe got Estefan at some point in there. It looks like he's going around lurking maybe. I mean, Concordia is just playing the waiting game there, trying to make him think that they are faking him out, but ooh, Diabetic Dave not able to get a shot on Drake. Oh, Sam doing some damage, but not able to get a kill.
Last player standing.
And Dave gets taken out by Drafe, leaving it down to Boo here with the Outlaw.
Planted.
Oh, he does get Spiral there. Giggles Potato. Oh, yikes. And, yep, Giggles Potato came around and took out Boo.
Yeah, great start from the round there with Mixu on Raze. You got a great pick on the C, but I think we we over-rotated and kind of were overthinking there, and they really just sat outside to see the whole time, and were able to get on site and plant. We also were at, I believe, the disadvantage because we did have multiple outlaws there, so now WCU will have a full buy this round as Concordia looks, from the looks of it, looks to be going A here. All 5, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, WCU is going to be over on C site, but Sam does have the camera, and I think was able to see them over there. He also probably heard them right then. Ooh, does get Drave from somewhere, I don't know. And Diabetic Dave's able to get Diggles. Tywood takes out Estefan, and Sam gets the trade. Sam is able to get Spiral here, and is not going to know that Lutheran Knight's behind him, but Mixu cleans it up right there.
Yeah, quite. WCU tried to read the C push again was by stacking 3, but unfortunately we completely read wrong. But it didn't seem to matter as the retake was. I don't even think they got. Did they get spiked down?
I don't think so.
I don't think. Yeah, we were able to rotate fast enough, and it looks like we were going to do the same thing this round. And I don't know if they're going to CB split, but it looks like Concordia might be playing right into the hands of WCU here. Good one-way coming out from Diabetic Dave. This is just going to completely stop the push.
Caution here.
I mean, Drafe is... We can see Drafe over there lurking, and now we have... Giggles Potatoes did take out Mixu, but not before he took out Spiral. Boo is going to get 2, but then get taken out by Lutheran. And now it's a 3v2. And they're going to be going C-site here. Estefan waiting behind the wall. Lutheran goes in and just gets taken out by Estefan. Spray through. It's a 3v1.
Yeah, and Drafe is going to have it all to do here on Chamber. He will be pushing in.
Around and Estefan just destroying Drafe there. Diabetic Dave was there as well to possibly get the trade if need be. And WCU almost ties it up here.
Correct, and not only that, well, Nebraska will have a full buy here. Well, except for 2 players, Drafe and Spiral are going to have a rough buy here. We got a stinger from Spiral and unknown from Drafe here, but yeah, WCU turning this map around again on that defender side, which is not usually what happens on this.
It looks like they're going to be going a huge, not a huge A side push, but at least towards A, and Mixu is ready for them up top here. Doesn't get blinded, and Estefan did get Tywood from around that corner there. And it looks like they're going to be pulling back, but Boo is going to be coming around and gets Spiral on that flank there. And now it's a 2v5.
WCU just W king into spawn.
Oh, and Mixu gets 2 there. I mean, getting a flawless.
Yeah, flawless. Big tempo switch up from WCU on the defensive side, and that will cause Nebraska Concordia to call a timeout here. But back to what I was saying, instead of sitting back and waiting on site, we just kind of pushed all the way up, and I don't think Concordia was quite ready for that.
Yeah, and I mean, they are probably a little scared because they were destroying WCU a moment ago, and now WCU has won 3 in a row, and then those 2 before that right at the pistol round, and so, I mean, it's a little scary for Concordia.
And again, the money looking a little tight, especially for Lutheran Knight and Tywood. They're gonna have to come up with an interesting buy here, or they might save 9-9. Pretty close, but from here on out, every single round matters, and they might force the buy here. But if they force the buy and lose the round after, they're gonna be in a very tough spot. If they do force, they kind of need to win. And from the looks of it, it looks like they're gonna be forcing here. Their chamber will have, Drafe will have his ultimate, so basically an op, and yeah, they will force here. Looks like a heavy C hit.
You want to play? Let's play.
Oh, and Estefan is going to peek around that corner, seeing like everyone over there. Oh, Sam gets taken out by Lutheran Knight, and Giggles Potato. Dude, I'm off tonight. Giggles is too close to Gummy Bear, who is also someone else that is on the WCU team, playing as an alternate, maybe.
Gummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the sub.
Yeah, that's. And Drafe is gonna walk in. No,
the timing is crazy.
Dave. Oh, Diabetic Dave gets
down. Mixie with it all to do here. Let's look from his perspective on the 1v4. A save here would not be a bad idea, and it looks like that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
As he is faced with a pretty impossible task. He's gonna get one though.
Oh, but unable to get Tywood there. Not able to save that one, which Concordia was hoping for that win there.
Yeah. Like I was saying, they've forced everything that they had, and luckily for them, they did take the W on that round, which was very big for them. As they do go up 10-9. But yeah, if WCU won that would have been rough for them. That was kind of a pivotal round here. But let's see what happens next.
And they're going heavy C site push here. Estefan is going to use his ult.
That Empress in the hands of Estefan has been very lethal.
And they are going to use their attacker Killjoy. Their Killjoy.
Makes it with the ult, unable to find. Drafe is going to go down. Or
Boo.
Drafe's going to get Boo on B site.
Lutheran Knight is going to be able to get in, but gets picked off by Estefan. And now it's all down to Tywood, that's his name. And Sam is able to get Tywood there, tying it up once again at 10-10.
Yeah. Pretty good round there from WCU. Like I said, I believe Estefan got 3 there with that Empress. That Empress in the hands of him is just lethal, but it actually does look like Drafe and Tywood are going to be, this is going to be like a half buy round for Concordia again. And again, even more so than 2 rounds ago. Every round from here on out is way more important than the one before.
And we can see Boo here with the Odin just
going to town.
Trying to get anyone through that wall there.
His little spot. Pretty much all of them. He gets one through the smoke. He's going to keep going. He's going to get 2. And Boo here with the Odin. Just causing absolute mayhem.
Spiral is going to be around that wall, able to survive, but gets picked off by Mixu there. And it's down to Tywood there.
The Odin just being a menace, but unable to get Tywood. Luckily, Tywood goes down to Diabetic Dave as Mixu is like, let's see, like 3 HP? 7 HP, but a win is a win.
And Boo gets the Odin back.
Yeah, I have a feeling here, just a little feeling inside my bones, that they are not going to go A this round. As that was a big round coming out from Boo there with that Odin, man.
Yeah, I mean, Concordia just didn't stand a chance against that Odin. It was just absolute bloodbath. It looks like they are going to go B, which is something we haven't really seen at all today.
Correct, but Samman will spot this. It looks like they're just going to hang out B main. They might take door, which Estefan's right on the other side. We will spot out their Teo.
Dave is able to get Spiral there, and Mixu gets Giggles Potato. Coming through Lutheran Knight. Got Samurai. Oh, that was just... Mixu got 3 kills there, and it's match point. I mean...
Yeah, great from WCU there. I was trying to look at the map and switch between who was going to get kills there, but I kept going the wrong person. But either way, doesn't matter now. WCU now on match point, and 1 win here. We've got 2 chances before overtime hits, but 1 win here will take us to map 3 with the Mountaineers up 2-0, and Mixer's going to pull out an operator, and we will 3-stack C, and that looks like exactly where they will be going. Mixer's going to get 1. Unable to get another one.
Oh, but gets taken out by Spiral.
Estefan with some great trades, though.
Mm-hmm. And he gets Spiral there. And it's just down to Drake here.
With the Odin, he's just going to keep spamming.
Oh, and
12
Drake
HP.
Gets Boo.
With it all to do, we'll go to his POV, turn off our little wall hacks that we have on this spectator, and he's got a minute, which is a lot of time, but the 1v3 with Spike down on the other side of the map is with 12 HP is gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's not looking too hopeful for him. He might try. No, it looks like he might be trying to go in there and just...
Well, he has to. He's gonna find...
Ooh. Oh, and Dave gets him, bringing the 2nd win for WCU. I mean, that was a complete turnaround after WCU went on the defensive side.
Correct. That was a very defensive side heavy map, and whoever's on the defensive side just seemed to have the upper hand. And again, looking at it, Estefan and Mixu on the top of the scoreboard. 25 and 12 for Estefan, 23 and 14 for Mixu. The 2 duelists. Tywood definitely did have a better game. I think they prepared for that map. I think Concordia definitely had some strategies going for that map, but unable to pull through. Definitely a lot closer though. The last one was 13-4. This one was 13-10.
Yeah, I mean it was a good game. WCU does have 2 wins now. They just need 1 more to bring this victory home for WCU, making I think just WCU history, I guess, as the first
national winners here.
Yeah. So we're probably going to be taking a break here, so we will be right back with game 3. And yeah.
Yeah, we will be starting defending on Split, which I haven't seen Split too much out of our Mountaineers here, but definitely a tall task for Concordia, as a reverse sweep will have to happen, so they will have to play flawlessly. But yeah, I'm sure we'll get it probably around 5 minutes, but we will see you guys in about 5.
And we are back. This is game 3. WCU up 2 right now, and they are starting out defending on split. We can see over here off to the left. It's kind of just the same as we've seen. Mixu is back on Jet, and that's the same as last time, I guess. And over here off to the right for Concordia, I think it's actually exactly the same as well, except for, no, who is...
Cypher.
Drafe is Yoru now. Oh.
No, we do have a big switch up. Lutheran Knight is Omen, just like last time, but Drafe and Tywood seeming to switch roles here, as Drafe is going to take the Yoru and Tywood's going to go on that Cypher. Spiral, I believe, is always on the Killjoy, and yeah, Giggles was on either the... Yeah, I believe he was on that Teo for sure, but yeah, Concordia needing to switch things up as things do not seem to be working.
WCU wins this one. This is the last game for Concordia, and WCU will take the win for this one. Oh, we're going to be seeing these killer Cypher placements as we saw last time. Oof.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes, this should do.
Okay, so unfortunately, our overlay, the top left and the top right, are flipped. So WCU, your Mountaineers, will be on the blue side, and Concordia will be on the red side, on the attacking side. Looks like it's gonna be a hard B split, or a hard B push, and
Drafe is quickly able to take out Sam I Am with that teleport, and they get B site right there. Boo does get Spiral with the Frenzy. Tywood is waiting, looking just up at Heaven, and Drafe gets Mixu. Oh, I think I said Tywood on accident because they're swapped now. Lutheran Knight gets Boo, and Drafe quickly takes out Diabetic Dave. They're winning the first round for Concordia, and we can almost guarantee that they're going to get this one as well with these better weapons.
yeah, it should be pretty much all classics here for WCU, which I am correct. And I would like to see WCU kind of stack a site here, because you know you've the worst weapons, so stacking a site and winning on numbers would be great here. But
I mean, and it looks like they're going to be kind of stacking towards A. Boo is in mid. Oh, there it is. And quickly, Concordia is going to go in there. Mixu gets 2 right there.
Spike down A.
Oh, and barely gets Drafe off all the way over there as he took out Diabetic Dave.
One enemy remaining.
And it's down to Tywood there, and Estefan with 22 health gets Tywood, and they got a thrifty right there.
as we're talking about, all classics for WCU, Mixu just gets 3 with the classics. Great aiming, great shots out there for Mixu, and we will turn this around and get the thrifty. So we will actually have a lot better weaponry here for round 3. And it looks like Concordia will be going B here.
And Concordia was just having their, like, maybe classics and then a sheriff as well. So just trying to save on this one. Oh, Boo gets Drafe off at mid, and Mixu's gonna get Tywood over at A site. Now it's just down to these 3 here: Spiral, Lutheran Knight, and who's their Boo? And I mean, not Tejo. Tejo, Giggles, Potato. Hey, I could easily remember that because. But okay, they're gonna be rotating towards A site. Mixu is ready with the Phantom. Just waiting as Giggles Potato is gonna be the first one to possibly peek around there. I mean, good missiles, and Mixu gets 2, and is he able to get Spiral right here? And he's able to get Spiral right there, getting 4 kills.
And a flawless from WCU Mixu with the 4-kill heroics that we often see from Mixu with that candy cane that we very often see. And 2-1, great start. Other than pistol round, which did not go our way, but other than that, that was a very good start here from WCU.
You know, it looks like it's going to be a full buy for Concordia over there. And WCU is just going to keep their same guns, which is what you should do. It looks like they're going to be going B and kind of towards mid. Mixu quickly takes out Tywood. Oh, Drafe gets Estefan out there on the corner. And Giggles Potato gets 2. It's down to Boo and Diabetic Dave. Boo's going to be coming in flank, and Dave is going to be over there distracting them. But Giggles Potato is going to be ready to confront Boo, but Boo takes him out.
Dave needs to wait for Boo here, and it looks like he will. He's going to get 1v1.
Lutheran Knight's really low right now. Oh, maybe not. They're similar.
Very similar HP. Oh, it's probably the regen shield. And we're going to have quite a 1v1 here as Boo needs to get this defused.
And he's able to get Lutheran Knight right there, and he's going to get the defuse.
Yeah, great patience from Boo there. I believe Boo might be the second highest rank on WCU here. And great patience. Lutheran Knight did not know where Boo's going to come from. And it looks like Concordia is going to be on a little bit of a... It'll be an okay buy for them, but definitely a lot better buy here for WCU. As again, it looks like they're going to go towards A here, unlike last round. All 5, none mid, which is different from what we saw last round.
Yeah, and we can see Mixu there with the op, which is something we often see with Mixu, and he's going to go...
Cage triggered.
It's like, I don't know where he's going to go, but he's going to be over here with the op. He's going to peek out. Doesn't see... Well, he can't. Never mind.
Yeah, he
Drake.
will pop the ult. Avoid the stun.
Spike down A.
Dave gets 2. Mixu finally gets Drafe. And it's going to be 2v4 here. Mixu's...
One enemy remaining.
Sam gets Tywood. Spiral did end up getting Mixu, but is at half health. And it's a 3v1. And Dave gets Spiral there, giving them the 4th win.
Yeah, great shots from Dave there. That's a lot of investment for Mixu, but he is able to rebuy an op, so he's able to take that. But again, 4-1, good start on defense. I do believe this is a defensive sided map, as there is only 2 sites. You do have to guard mid, but all Stinger buy coming out here from Nebraska.
No PK. Drop in a smoke.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Oh, okay, so we had a little technical difficulties, and it seems as we missed a lot of action as Mixu, I believe he got a collateral and a 3rd, and then I don't remember who cleaned it all up, but
Sam got the final kill on that one, but a quad from Mixu there with the, I think that was the op, no?
yeah, it was an op.
So WCU with 5 in a row now, starting out on defense on what should be a fairly good attacking map. So obvious timeout coming from CUNE.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the last game for Concordia. If they do lose this one, that's the end for this season. So, I mean, they've got to bring it on right now.
But Split is one of the best maps we've seen from WCU so far this year. I don't think they've dropped it a single time, including in preseason. So, should be good.
Yeah, I'll be very interested to see what Concordia has cooked up on this timeout, as they do need to cook as they're down 4 rounds. Again, this is game 3. If they lose this, they go home.
I mean, we can see Mixu here with the op just looking right down mid, and it's not going to be great for, well, now Tywood knows that there is the op there, so, oh, he does get, no, but
Very aggressive push coming on B site from CUNE, but Estefan finds Drafe, immediately finds 2, 3.
Spike down B. One
Boo
enemy
finds the
remaining.
4th. It's all Tywood who gets taken out by Sam. WCU 5 in a row, or 6 in a row, shutting down the timeout that was desperately needed from CUNE to work. And the Mountaineers going to build and continue their lead.
Yeah, rough economy again from Concordia, and quite the opposite for WCU, as Mixer is $8,000, and Sam was able to pick up the op on the last round. So very, very tough spot from Concordia. And the all stinger buy. This could get interesting, as it looks like they're going to push all A here.
Which, I mean, at this point, you have to find something to work. Oh my gosh!
Mixu gets Giggles Potato right before he's blinded by the Omen.
One enemy remaining.
And
Oh my
holy
gosh.
cow. It's just complete shutdown and another flawless round from WCU.
Yet another one, might I add. We saw multiple last time on attack, or on defense, I believe. We saw flawlesses on Lotus. And the Mountaineers now just keeping that up, keeping their momentum. They've got to be feeling good tonight.
Yeah, after last round, the all stinger buy was not gonna work, but luckily they do have a full rifle buy, which they will be going B here.
Ooh, and Sam gets
Flashes out.
blinded, but stays alive. I mean, not for very long. He did get found, but that said, good push here from CUNE, WCU in a 3-on-4 situation.
Dave trying to pick anyone off through that little tiny crack. Giggles Potatoes did get Estefan there. Drafe is really, really low. There you go. Dave got Drafe. Mixu comes in, gets out Spiral,
One enemy
and
remaining.
it's now
Last player standing.
down
Oh, it
to
was Dave. Dave cleaned house. Mixu was able to find. Dave does get the final pick, and we'll get this defused with plenty of time. Mountaineers up 8-1. This is a statement coming from WCU.
Yes, a very commanding lead, but I do want to point out that was great teamwork coming out from Mixu and Diabetic Dave on that basically 2v3 or 2v4 retake there. They kind of peaked together. I really hope it was on purpose. I'm going to say it was completely on purpose. But
With how
they
this
were
team's
just,
been playing together
Yeah.
so far this year,
Yeah,
I
that is
believe
true.
so.
But yeah, great teamwork there. And with that, they're just able to get another round, making this 8-1 in favor of your Mountaineers.
That said, this will be a fairly hard B-site push coming from
Locating target.
CUNE, and Boo's going to find it out.
All missiles away.
Estefan was able to get Drafe there as he teleported, but gets quickly taken out by Tywood. It's a 3v4.
Spike planted.
We do know that Mixu has his ult activated.
Oh, Dave quickly and Mixu as well. And
Tywood with the 4K there, as he last game as the Yoru, he did a couple times come in clutch for Nebraska, and he does again to make this 8-2.
The Mountaineers can't get too confident here. If they do, they're in a very dangerous position of having these last couple rounds go in favor of CUNE.
It looks like they're going to run it down B yet again. I'm surprised Mountaineers haven't stacked this site yet.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it is what we're seeing here. As Boo has to try and spray to find Drafe, Estefan does get that trade. It's a 4-on-4 with 3 of the Mountaineers coming from one position. And Estefan, the flanker, gets taken out.
Dave gets taken out by Lutheran Knight, and it's down to Mixu and Sam. Mixu gets 2. Oh, but Tywood gets Mixu.
1v2. He knows where both of them are, but a great crossfire with for Nebraska there. Pretty impossible situation for Sam. And like the announcer just said, this is the last run before the switch. Full buy, luckily for Nebraska here. And if the Mountaineers win here, they'll make it 9-3, which is a pretty commanding half. And Mixu, 20-7. Mixu is tapping heads today.
He is finding what he needs for his team, and it's working out great. The Mountaineers right now, though, having to find a way to shut down this B site push. Boo finds one by spraying, but gets picked off by Tywood. Now Dave with some good sight, but there is the Killjoy coming out that they will have to respect. Mixu finds Lutheran through that, though.
Spike planted.
Bit of a misclick, I'm assuming.
Most likely. Ooh, good flank from CUNE. Now it's a 2-on-1, and the WCU team will find that one.
That is going to take this to a 9-3 after the defensive half for WCU, and who knows, well, just like last game, the sides could flip after flipping attack and defense. And
that is what we just saw with Lotus and WCU seemingly down and out quickly on that swap. Quickly brought it back on that defensive side, shutting down everything Concordia could throw at them. I think only losing 1 in that entire defensive half, correct? Or was it 2?
last game?
Or, yeah, where WCU defended.
1 or 2. It was one of those. It was definitely one of those.
It was a much, much closer game 2 than it was game 1, but we'll see what happens here. Just 4 rounds separate the Mountaineers from national champions. Now all starts right now, and they're going to be going with a heavy A-site push, which is what they favor on this split map.
A lot of tripwires from Nebraska's Cypher.
And they'll be letting the Mountaineers get this plant, just going for that retake, something that they've favored all day so far.
As we can see, Giggles on a long flank here. We'll see if WCU expects it.
And Boo is going to be having his back towards Giggles right there. And, oh.
At least makes note. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It's all on Estefan. And never mind as Estefan gets taken out.
And again, a great retake from Concordia. seeming like that's their strong suit here. With that, we will see WCU going on a little save here, all classics, but this is what happened. Yeah, last half, and WCU did take the second round with all classics against the better weaponry. So let's see if WCU can recreate that.
That would be some fantastic success from the Mountaineers. But it's going to be a lot more difficult as they're going to have to attack with just classics, which is a little bit harder, in my opinion, than defending with them.
Careful.
Looks like we're maybe not. We're going to drone out Evan here. We will see.
Oh, Drafe quickly takes out Mixu.
But Estefan and Sam each finding one, meaning that they'll be able to get those weapons, I believe. Is that a Bulldog that Estefan has right now?
Yes.
I think it may be a Stinger for Sam. Oh, and Estefan just missing Tywood. But he hears them and he finds them. Now Sam going to be getting that plant on B site. Estefan finds one.
Yeah, and Giggles is back site. He has not been found yet.
Ooh, he has 5 health left. It just...
As soon as Giggles goes in for this defuse, it'll be game over, and WCU will get a thrifty round. As there are 4 collapsing on him.
I thought Giggles might get the defuse there. I didn't hear any footsteps or any urgency coming out from WCU, but we do get the round. And again, another thrifty, just like last half, and we will have the advantage here, making it 10-4.
I mean, Concordia has better get their game up right here. Otherwise, WCU will quickly get the win.
And shut this series out in a sweep, which would be a fantastic feat for your Mountaineers to finish what has already been an insane season.
Correct, and again an A hit, but they have stacked it a little bit, Concordia, but Mixu will find Tywood, the Sentinel.
And I think Sam found Tywood as well.
But again here, there is a flank coming in from Giggles.
But Sam has a tripwire set up that I don't think Giggles is going to be quite ready for.
Correct, and Boo looking to push into spawn here.
Estefan is coming in over here by Drafe. Drafe doesn't see him and just gets absolutely annihilated. They're leaving it down to Giggles Potato to get this clutch. But
He was right on that trip.
Assuming he's just going to look for some picks here as the Mountaineers leave. We'll see if he's able to get one.
Oh my gosh, a flawless round. Estefan with the triple. WCU with remarkable play so far. And are just 2 rounds away from the national championship. And you have to think CUNE is going to call a timeout here sooner or later. And I would think that you would have to call it now if you want to try and get back in this one.
Correct, you're able to scrape in a full buy, but just barely. So this round, not only is it 11-4, but for the economy is very big. And I am with you. I am very surprised we don't see a timeout.
There should have been a timeout here because if WCU wins this one, that is going to just about be it. CUNE will not have the ability to buy out next round if they lose this. So they're estimating a lot on their abilities. Mixu finds that Pierce through the side wall, finds Tywood as well. Sam finds Drafe. It's quickly a 5-on-2 for the Mountaineers, who know where both Spiral and Lutheran were, but Lutheran does find Boo. And now with 3 Mountaineers at incredibly low health, 4 now, actually, my apologies, all 4 Mountaineers very close. But that will put WCU on the verge of winning a national championship in spectacular fashion.
And like I said earlier, this is going to be quite a buy coming out from Concordia. we see, I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. They're just shuffling through guns. We see a 4. What is that, Barky? No, that's Judge. Yeah, that's a
Judges.
4 judge buy.
5
judge
judge.
buy.
Oh my
I've-
goodness, a 5 judge buy from Concordia.
And
That's-
this is gonna get interesting, as they.
And they don't even have any ults to go off of here, except for Estefan. Mixu finds Drafe immediately, and Lutheran.
Tywood is able to get Estefan, and Giggles Potato gets Mixu. And
And it is gonna be a 3v2 for your Mountaineers.
As Boo found Giggles, it's gonna be a plant. WCU, moments away from a national championship.
We have one coming on flank, which will have a tripwire, but Sam is gonna
Sam.
find Tywood, and it is all on Spiral with a Bucky. They know where he is now, and this, he will get stunned, and this is quite an impossible task. In fact, I might say impossible. As your Mountaineers.
if he's able to come up here and get this pick on
Oh,
Boo.
we see him.
No.
They're going for the knife, I think.
Oh.
They're gonna
Oh, and
get
he
him,
gets
and they
the
will
knife.
Diabetic Dave will get the knife, and your WCU Mountaineers are national champions with a clean sweep 3-0. Wow. What a game.
I mean, WCU just came in and just absolutely destroyed Concordia there straight from the beginning. We can see here Mixu with 26 kills, top of the leaderboard, and then Estefan right under Tywood with 18. Well, Tywood has 17. Estefan is under with 18 somehow. Oh, yeah. But that was quite a game for WCU, bringing the win and now the national champion title.
To Western. I believe this is the first esports team. It might be the first NCAA in quotations, I will add. But NCAA National Championship. I believe this is the first one by Western, and it is going to be taken by Valorant. What a game.
And I think that's going to be it for tonight and for this semester. We will be back once again next semester, which is a long time from now. But WCU bringing home the win. I'm Benchy.
And I'm Coffee. And have a good summer, you guys.